So of your submission, it begins to reflect on where you're coming from. It begins to build up a nature within you. That nature won't begin to speak so much that the nature of God in you is not beginning to hunger for more of God and begin to demand. It become rebellious in what is not of God in you. So what is of God in you is not now begin to cry. A sound is coming forth within you of the things that must be of God, and that which is not of God, the thing of God in you begin to reject them. So though you may want them, but there's a rejection in the spirit that what you're doing, what you're handling, what you're into is not what God wants. So there's a rejection conversation that begin to proceed forth in that realm. So you may think that, see, God is willing, God is willing, God is, I'm doing this is for God. But no, that God wasn't there. It may look like it's God's, but that doesn't mean that God is present there. And that's how we begin to miss God. Because sometimes we do things and programs and ministration within that God is present, yet is not part of those ministration. We may do things and think that you see, God is obliged to be here. But see, in the same context, where we think God is obliged, He's not present in that state. So we think that God is here, but He's not. We are doing what looks like God. But you see, what looks like God is not a confirmation that is of God. It's only looking like of God. Does not mean that it is of God. What makes to be qualified to be of God is that God has to be present into it. In other words, God has to be abode in it. It's only by God taking abode in it or dwelling into it that begin to confirm of to what degree can God begin to initiate Himself within that space. So that's why we see we always lock God out of these things, because we think that what looks like God within that God is, so we are locking Him out literally, and God cannot find a way into it. By that means that God has no space to be able to reside there or to be able to continue having His own dealings within the life of that man. So what is of God in you, what's of God in a man who is born again, begin to reject the things that are not of God.